All right, friends, let's sit right down upon the rug. It's time to read a story. Story, Story, Story. It's time to read a story. All right, come on down with Mr. Will. Let's get ready to do our story time. All right, friends, there is one of me and 15 of you. And that is perfect because that means that each of you are going to have a very important part in the story that Mr. Will is going to read for you today. Mr. Will is going to be the main character. I'm going to be the main person the story is about. You individuals, my friends, are going to have a very important part. There are three characters in this story. We have a hen, which is Mr. Will. A hen, also known as a chicken. And those can be found where? Farms. Yes, yes. We also have a dog. We'll have a group of dogs. Cats. We're going to have a group of cats. And last, our mice. We're going to have a mouse. But you guys are going to be the mice, which is more than one mouse. All right, boys and girls. Has anybody here ever been to a farm where there's chickens, cows, pigs, anything? Has anybody ever been to a farm or somewhere where there's a lot of animals? Show of hands, show of hands. Remember, one at a time. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is I am going to put you in groups of five. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because all of you have a very important part in our story. So we're going to have our dogs, our cats, and our mice. All right. So I've already figured out who's in what group. So my mice, my dogs, and my cats. Whenever I get to a certain part in the story, I am going to call on you, but only you are going to answer. So when I say my dogs, you guys will answer. When I say my cats, you will answer. And then my mice, those friends will answer. Okay. So everybody has a very important part in the story. Everybody's included. Okay. Are we ready? All right. The story that we are going to read today is called The Little Red Hen. Look how cute the little hen is with their watering bucket and their rake. So it's called The Little Red Hen. And it is by Paul Gauguin. So Mr. Paul Gauguin is also our author who, what does the author do? Show of hands. Okay. How about you, David? Yes, our author is the person who writes the story. All the words in the book, he writes the story. And since he is also our illustrator, what does our illustrator do? Show of hands. Yes, Susie. Tell us what the illustrator does. Right, Susie, right. The illustrator draws our story. All the pictures, all the cute pictures. Look how beautiful all the colors. He writes and he draws our book. He has two very important jobs. Normally, some books have an author and an illustrator, but Mr. Paul Gauguin does both. So he has a very important job. So hopefully the book is really interesting for you, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Remember our groups: dogs, cats, and mice. The Little Red Hen. Once upon a time, a cat and a dog and a mouse and a little red hen all lived together in a cozy little house. Look at the house. It's so cute. Look, the hens outside. Look, they have mailboxes with their faces on it, if you can look and see that. That's so cute. The cat liked to sleep all day on the soft couch. The dog liked to nap all day on the sunny back porch. Look at the dog. And the mouse liked to snooze all day in the warm chair by the fireside. The mouse looks really cozy there by the fire. Since we've seen that the dog, the cat, and the mouse like to nap, where is your favorite place to nap? Show of hands so I can call on you, okay? Where's your favorite place? Oh, that's a good place. Mr. Will's favorite place to nap is in his bed. So the little red hen had to do all the housework. She cooked all the meals and washed the dishes. She made the beds. She swept the floors. And she washed the windows. And she mended the clothes. She raked the leaves and mowed the grass and hoed the garden. One day when she was hoeing the garden and found some grains of wheat. Who will plant this wheat? Cried the little red hen. So I'm asking, who's going to plant it? Remember, I'm the hen. All right, cats, you ready? The cat says, "Not I," said the cat. Where's my cats? "Not I," said the cat. Good job. All right, dogs, are you ready? "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the dog. Great, great. And our mice. The mouse said, "Not I," said the mouse. "Not I," said the mouse. Great, boys and girls. Friends, you're doing a great job helping me read this story. "Then I will," said the little red hen, and she did. Each morning, the little red hen watered the wheat and pulled the weeds. Soon the wheat pushed through the ground and began to grow tall. When the wheat was ripe, the little red hen asked, "Who will cut this wheat?" So before I get to your part, ripe, boys and girls, means ready. It means that it's ready to be eaten, ready to be used. So keep that in mind when it says the wheat was ripe. All right, our cats. "Not I," said the cat. Good job, friends. All right, our dogs. "Not I," said the dog. Mice. "Not I," said the mouse. Good job, friends. "Then I will," said the little red hen. And she did. When the wheat was all cut, the little red hen asked, "Now who will take this wheat to the mill to be ground into flour?" All right, cats. "Not I," said the cat. Good job. Dogs. "Not I," said the dog. Our mice. "Not I," said the mouse. Good job, friends. All right, friends, since the hen is doing all of this work and our cat, our dog, and our mouse are saying, "Not I," what do we think that the hen could be doing? Show of hands, show of hands. That's a good idea. Okay. What about yours? Oh, that's a good one. We'll find out. "Then I will," said the little red hen. And she did. The little red hen returned from the mill, carrying a small bag of fine white flour. "Who will make a cake from this fine white flour?" asked the little red hen. Cats. "Not I," said the cat. Good job, friends. Dogs. "Not I," said the dog. Great. And our mice. "Not I," said the mouse. Good, friends. So, friends, why is the cat, dog, and the mouse not helping the hen? Show of hands. Okay, that's a good idea. That's a good question. Good answer. I like that. I like that. We'll find out, okay? "Then I will," said the little red hen. And she did. She gathered sticks and made a fire in the stove. Then she took the meal and sugar and made eggs and butter and mixed them in a big bowl with fine white flour. When the oven was hot, she poured the cake batter into a shining pan and put it in the oven. So, friends, the red hen, has our ingredients and everything on the table, and there's our hot stove, as the story says, the hot stove, and she knew it was ready because it was hot. How does the hen know that the oven was hot? The stove was hot. Did the hen put her finger in the stove and get burned? Hands? No. One way she did it, she probably felt the heat coming from the stove. Remember, boys and girls, friends, do not ever, when you're in the kitchen, don't put your hands on the stove because it can be hot and it can burn you. So you always put the back of your hand to the heat to see if it's hot, okay? That's how she knew it was ready. Soon, a delicious smell filled the cozy little house. Look at the cat. So cute. And the cat got off the couch and strolled into the kitchen. All of our cats, you guys are getting ready to stroll into the kitchen. The dog got up from the sunny back porch and came into the kitchen. Look at the dog. He smells that good smell. Our dogs are ready too. The mouse jumped down from the warm chair and scampered into the kitchen. The little red hen was just taking a beautiful cake out of the oven. All right, friends. So we got our dog, our cat, and our mouse. They smell the smells and they're going inside the kitchen. Has there ever been a time where you smelled something, maybe at home, at a friend's house, a family member's house, where you got up because the food, it smelled so good? Hands. Okay. Where was the time that you might have smelled something, Ben? Thanksgiving. Good. Everybody give Ben a round of applause. Yes. Good job, Ben. Me too. Mr. Will, that is my favorite time of the year because you can smell the food in the house and it smells so good, doesn't it, friends? Yes. All right. Who will eat this cake? Asked the little red hen. I'm asking you guys, look, I'm going to get ready to ask you who's eating the cake. All right. Here we go, friends. The cats. I will, said the cat. I will, said the cat. Good, friends. I will, cried the dog. Dogs. I will, cried the dog. I will, cried the mouse. I will, cried the mouse. Guys are ready now. You ready to eat now. But the little red hen said, all by myself. I planted the wheat. I tended to the wheat. I cut the wheat. I took the wheat to the mill. To be grounded into flour. All by myself, I gathered the sticks. I built the fire. I mixed the cake. And all by myself, I am going to eat it. And she did, to the very last crumb. After that, whenever there was work to be done, the little red hen had 3 very eager helpers. Look at our dog, our mouse, and our cat cleaning up the house for the little red hen. All right, friends. When someone asks you to help them, do you think that you'll be willing to help them? Because it could benefit you and it can help you. It could bring joy. You might like the outcome of what happens in the end. So I want you guys to remember that whenever maybe mom, dad, your aunt, uncle is asking you maybe for help around the house, chores, washing the dishes, taking out trash. Try to help them and ask them if they need help. And if they do ask you, maybe, let's put on a good helping hand and be willing to help them and do things for them, because you never know. In the end, it could be something for you that you might like going to the store and getting your favorite candy, or let's say going out to eat, going to the playground, something like that. So I want you guys to really think, put your thinking caps on when it comes to someone needing help, okay? And for those of you who had their hand raised and I was not able to call on you, I appreciate your willingness to um, participate. So since I was not able to call on you, we are going to do an activity. And this activity is going to be so fun, friends. So what I have planned for since we read the book, The Little Red Hen, we are going to make our own cakes. So I bought cupcakes that are plain, and plain, they don't have anything on them. They're just a cupcake. So what we are going to do, friends, and I thought was fun after reading our story, we are going to decorate our cupcakes. So you get to make your very own cupcake that's special to you. I have frosting. We have sprinkles. Who loves sprinkles? I love sprinkles too. And we are going to decorate any color you want. Sprinkles. It's going to be your cupcake. And we are going to put on our little aprons. Everybody has a little tiny little apron they're going to put on, just like the red hen. And you are going to be the red hen now. So you went from being a cat, a mouse, and the dog, and now you get to be the little red hen, and you get to make your own cake, but it's going to be a cupcake, not a big cake. So we're going to do that today. And as we're doing that, remember, we're going to talk about the story, and we're going to make those beautiful cupcakes with sprinkles and frosting. Oh, it's going to be so good. So we're going to do that today, and I'm going to answer any questions that you may have that I was not able to answer during our story time, okay? So, all right, everybody stand up. Stand up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to walk over to our tables, and we're going to get ready to make our cupcakes, okay? All right, boys and girls. Thanks, friends.